Hi everyone, I'm Vivek here. So today we are in the topic of basics of Docker. So before Docker, what is a business service? So let's understand about that. So this is part of the Docker step by step. So we are going step by step to understand from the basics. So to understand the basics, let's go through what is a business service. If you see the definitions here, like a business software or a business application, and an infrastructure, that is basically a data center which has servers and its infrastructure, an infrastructure as a code, and security for this full stack and full stack applications. So this all handled by an administrator, correct? So this is all the acronyms used here, right? So what's a full stack? Let's understand. A business application is developed by a certain a development team. So it has a front end, it has a back end, and it has a database, right? So this all implemented or installed in a servers, correct? So this servers is in an infrastructure, right? This infrastructure is managed also by a code. So how it will be, right? So required installations, required dependencies, and required softwares to run the application. So this everything is comes as part of the infrastructure as a code. And security for this full stack. So it's basically a kind of application, right? So there can be an user access, and there can be user credentials, and there can be HTTPS security, and there can be certificates, and there can be the OS level security. So everything is part of this, right? So this all handled by an finally an administrator. So he holds the key of everything, right? Okay. This about the internals we have discussed, right? As a business service, where it comes to a picture, right? So uh, if we see the businesses, there can be a small scale business and a medium scale business or a high scale business. If it's any kind of business, let's take a small supermarket in our street or a big supermarkets like Walmart or more like that, or a transport management system. If you see, everybody will be using a software to store their information, and the stored information will saved in a database or in a backend system, right? So the front end has a code, and back end there is a code as written to uh, do the operations, and the data is stored in there, and data retrieved and presented to the data as to the user as well. So this all operations is happening, right? So what's the use of it? So it makes the ease, it makes the ease of the business. So the business requires the automation to things be faster. It can be semi-automatic, or it can be a simple an Excel file, or it can be a high-level data storage, data servers. So this everything requires a service, right? So this uh, sort of information is fair enough to say the what is a business service, correct? So it's all about from my side to say about what is a business service. So let's discuss further more about infrastructure as code and the security for the full stacks and the business applications, everything individually when we are going in depth in the further videos. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much to be here, and please give a subscribe for my channel if you like it. Thanks again. Bye.